Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. If you enjoyed today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject: why is my cat's coat changing color? Before we begin, let's first take a look at today's topic overview. Some cats change color due to the temperature, so a cold cat could have darker fur. Cats change color as they age, with younger cats becoming darker and older cats turning gray. UV sun rays bleach dark fur. Also, sudden color changes can signify a hormonal imbalance or tyrosine deficiency. Without any delay, let's hit the ground running and address several of the most notable reasons why your cat's fur is changing color. We'll begin with what's known as fever coat. This is a condition that impacts kittens. It occurs when the mother experiences some level of stress or respiratory illness and distress while pregnant. If this occurs, the litter could be born with rather unique markings, unusual shade combinations, or block color that is not associated with the cat's actual breed. The colors of cream and silver are common, while not harmful to kittens, and short in duration, only lasting a few weeks. Fever coat is certainly one of the more interesting reasons for an evolving coat color. We go from quite unique to quite common, as sunlight is our next notable reason for color change. In the same way that a dark haired child will turn a bit of a dusty blonde after a sun bleach, a cat's fur can also change due to prolonged sun exposure. Black cats turning a brassy or rusty color is a prime example. While changes to the fur caused by the sun, it's not permanent, but it can in some cases be quite the identifier as to which felines are house cats and which ones spend most of their time in the great outdoors. The next reason for a changing coat could be a byproduct of the nutritional deficiency known as tyrosine deficiency. Relating to the non essential amino acid tyrosine, color changing is the result of melanin failing to be produced properly. In many ways, this is not unlike sun exposure in terms of the result. Only in this case, a lack of tyrosine is responsible for the bleached appearance. If your cat receives a well balanced diet, even in the most traditional sense, this issue should not occur. Another reason for coat coloring or discoloration is the condition known as vitiligo. Mentioned a few times on this channel and in our written content, vitiligo causes the skin to lose pigmentation. The result is white spots and patches developing on various parts of the body. Any fur in the problem areas will be stripped of its color. The condition starts quite small and then begins to evolve and spread over the course of many months and years. There is no cure. Another potential cause of color change: post surgery. If your cat has recently undergone a procedure and an area of fur had to be shaved, it's not uncommon for that space to undergo a change. Due to hormonal reactions to the surgery itself and the anesthetic presented, the fur that grows back could take on a different hue compared to the rest of your cat's fur. While this change is temporary, it can be rather stark at first. And the final reason that we'll address today involves skin temperature. Some felines are genetically prone to color changes. This means that the cat's body temperature decreases as its skin darkens. Breeds such as the British Shorthair, Balinese, Himalayan Ragdoll, and Siamese are examples of breeds that can undergo a fur color change depending on body temperature. Now we turn our attention to specific colors and what they mean. Yet another layer of this very interesting topic. Let's begin with your cat's fur turning gray. If your cat is 10 or older, it's natural for a touch of gray to set in, just like senior adults. Appearing first around the nose and the mouth, the gray in most cases will spread from there. Graying, quite obviously, is much more noticeable if your cat has a darker colored coat. While certainly not alarming, graying is indeed a sign of the times, a sign that your feline has entered another chapter in the book of life. What about black fur turning brown? In many cases, this is the first step toward eventual graying, the fading process, if you will. However, if your black cat seems far too young to be turning gray, check for other behaviors. If your cat's personality has changed, in addition to the fur change, please take your cat to the vet as your pet could be dealing with a medical issue. Additionally, be mindful of sun exposure. Black to brown or a somewhat rusty color is a common look following Mother Nature's personal touch. Another color change involves black fur turning red. Potential reasons include the production of melanin slowing down with age, fur bleached once again by the sun, or a tyrosine deficiency. While the sun's impact on your cat's fur and a tyrosine deficiency can be managed, lack of melanin production due to old age is natural and cannot be reversed. What about brown fur turning black? This is often due to excessive tyrosine. Striking the right balance with a healthy diet can serve to alleviate this issue. Brown to black fur can also be due to excessive amounts of protein. And finally, before we close things out today, light fur turning brown. This one is quite rare as lighter colored felines lack the proper pigmentation to darken with any prominence. However, skin temperature can create a light or faint brown in some cases. For this development to arise, the more logical explanation could be due to staining, not a bleached look from the sun, but rather a foreign substance. This is especially true if your cat spends several hours per day roaming outdoors. In the simplest of terms, your cat could be dirty from those grand adventures. If you would like more information concerning today's subject matter, please click the initial link in the description box below and join us at seniorcatwellness.com. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.